A single bite of Pani Puri delivers a sensory explosion that is physically impossible to replicate in any other dish on earth. It is a fragile, hollow sphere of fried dough that serves as a vessel for a complex, liquid symphony of spice, tang, and heat. To eat it is to participate in a high-stakes culinary ritual where timing is everything, and the reward is a perfect balance of the 5 basic tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and spicy, all hitting your palate at the exact same millisecond. The magic of this snack begins with the puri itself. It is a masterpiece of simple engineering. Bakers create a stiff dough from semolina or wheat flour, roll it thin, and drop it into searing hot oil. In that split second, the moisture trapped inside the dough vaporizes, expanding instantly to push the walls outward. This creates a hollow, golden brown orb that is incredibly thin and impossibly crisp. It is a structural marvel designed for one purpose: to hold a payload of liquid without collapsing. But the shell is only the stage, the performance happens inside. The filling is typically a mixture of mashed potatoes, chickpeas, and onions, seasoned with chaat masala and a pinch of black salt. Then comes the pani, the flavored water that gives the dish its name. This isn't just water, it is a vibrant, neon green infusion of fresh cilantro, mint, green chilies, ginger, and lemon or raw mango. When the vendor dips the puri into this chilled, spiced liquid, the clock starts ticking. You have mere seconds to consume it before the delicate shell absorbs the moisture and turns soft. This urgency is what makes Pani Puri a fundamentally social experience. You cannot eat it alone at a desk or tucked away in a quiet corner. It demands that you stand at the street stall, shoulder to shoulder with strangers, waiting for the vendor to hand you each piece one by one. It is a communal rhythm. The vendor serves, the customer eats, and the conversation flows. It turns a quick snack into a shared moment of human connection, dictated by the physics of a crispy shell. The dish is a chameleon, changing its identity as you travel across the Indian subcontinent. In the bustling streets of Mumbai, it is Pani Puri, often served with a sweet tamarind chutney that cuts through the sharp heat of the green water. Venture north toward Delhi, and you will find it called Golgappa, a name that mimics the sound of the shell cracking against the roof of your mouth. In West Bengal, it transforms into fuchka, which is often larger, crunchier, and features a more robust, earthy spice blend that leans heavily on boiled potatoes and a distinct, pungent mustard oil undertone. While these regional variations are modern, the roots of the dish are buried deep in history. Folklore traces the origins of the concept back to the ancient kingdom of Magadha, where culinary traditions favored bite-sized, stuffed breads. Some food historians suggest that the precursor to the modern Pani Puri was a smaller, more refined version of these ancient snacks, designed for royalty or travelers who needed a quick, flavorful burst of energy. Over centuries, it migrated from the royal kitchens to the street corners, evolving into the democratic, accessible, and universally loved snack we recognize today. The science behind the flavor profile is what keeps people coming back. By combining the tamarind's sweetness, the lemon's sourness, the black salt's salinity, the cilantro's bitterness, and the chili's heat, the dish forces your brain to process a massive amount of sensory data at once. It is an overwhelming, yet perfectly balanced, experience. It is not just food, it is a masterclass in culinary contrast. When you hold that small, fragile sphere, you are holding a piece of history that has survived the rise and fall of empires, the shifting of borders, and the modernization of global food culture. It remains stubbornly, beautifully simple. It requires no cutlery, no table, and no pretense. It asks only for your attention and your appetite. In a world of complex, processed, and over-engineered meals, the Pani Puri stands as a reminder that the most profound culinary experiences are often the O.